Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank.
Izzy, what's up, Izzy?
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first
What's
snap
up with
to see
Izzy?
the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts.
Thank you.
Intercepted. What a start. And the Ravens are off to a
Thank
great
you.
start defensively. And they forced a turnover on the opening possession. Oh, baby. This stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Oh, no way.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He'll get this to Henry. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback.
What's up with the chat, man? Hit that share button for me, man. Empty.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Come on, that's my pick again.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
That's another pick.
It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They run it with Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, buddy.
Together a yard there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He throws a
Oh my God.
He's got it.
Oh, he's in
Body
zone.
control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. A very short kick here from the right hash.
Oh, let's go.
Brock, he missed it. It's an easy kick, but he mishit it left. And the deficit stays at 7.
Trying to get this game over with.
Getting that close, those are supposed to be money in the bank, Cha-ching.
Don't
And it's
mind me,
always
yeah.
a little surprising and stunning to see one miss. And you can bet on the sideline, they were counting on having those 3 points.
Gets this to Bateman. And he'll push this upfield
Walk,
and earn
dog.
them a new set of downs.
It's good.
Working quickly here.
Walk, dog. What's up?
Lamar off the play fake. Pass into the hands of Mark
Walk,
Andrews.
dog. What's up, man?
Into the red zone. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pull out in front further, 13-zip. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
Lee. What's up, Lee?
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone. And
Schumer, what's up,
everything else.
Schumer?
So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motion man right is Smith. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain.
The real hazy, what's up?
BK making that stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They start out 2nd and 10. He's on the move. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Completes this
That's my pick. Come on.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A classic.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're
Let's
able
go,
to drop it.
baby.
And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
4th and 14. Let's see if they've got some magic in them. On 4th down, Hurts. Oh, this is getting up there. Intercepted again. And the Ravens get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return. Wow,
Dino, the
choice to
man,
go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Dino, what's up?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now Jackson on third down. Completed to Flowers. The ball is loose. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Jackson yet again. Gets this one to Andrews. And that's good for a gain of 5. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Now Jackson off the play action. Andrews with the catch. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. From the red zone now. He's got Andrews. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
No, we changed it.
Lamar throwing again.
Oh, come on,
incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Jackson on 3rd and 1.
We got it.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And he's only
that's not going to work.
For about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Throwing off the play fake here.
That's not going to work.
Swoop it in, and they bring him down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Deontay Hardy to return. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up.
Oh, do it again.
Offense up to the line fast. Another try following the sack. He finds Aguilar. Rolling into enemy territory. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime.
GG's, big dog. GG's, bro.
Less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Rhino, what's up? Rhino, what's up?
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
GG, Frankie. GG, man. Yeah, when I'm on, man, whenever you want a game, just let me know.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
Miss Honey, what's up?
And that one bounces through the end
How
zone
you doing,
for a
Miss Honey?
touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A play fake now hurts to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
And they pick him off again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in the
Dominique.
quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking a safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care
Nathan,
of the
what's up?
And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, Lamar. He's got it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown.
Alva, what's up?
They drive forward to one right now. Looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
I hit that follow button, man.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
Got that follow button, hit that share button.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Made the throw as he was
Spank him.
And it's incomplete.
Spank him, what's up? Spank him.
We call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped by
G.
one of the league's
Cooner,
best
what's up?
tacklers, Roquan Smith. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And he's got a free play here. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a 1st down after all. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Penalty moves him closer, and they're going to try to convert this one on 4th. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new
Algunas
set of downs.
matatas.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Forced out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And they pick him off again. Broke through the tackle. And the Ravens take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Yeah.
They'll run here on 1st down.
Oh, you shot me in the head?
He's headed the wrong way on the reverse. They got him behind the line.
It's sure nice to see for this defense when a run head's out there to this corner's domain, to the outside. Well, he's able to finish the play off.
You shot me in the head, bro.
Tackle from a corner, no chance he was slipping out of that.
Like right here.
Yeah. Chris, when I opened that for him, he's been hiding in the closet waiting for you to come
Shotgun
home.
snap to Jackson.
It's just for like 3 hours.
Connects with Bateman. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock.
What
They
are you
score
doing?
again, and they grow that lead further. The Ravens keep running away with this.
Hey, GG's Frankie. GG's Frankie. GG, bro. I have to get off right now. I'm gonna get off. I'll probably be on tomorrow. I just got in town.